Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is Rena. This is going to be a general reading for the sign of Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. What's the gossip on you? Sun, Moon, Rising, Jupiter, Venus, Mars, all placements. Okay. You guys, this is going to be a general reading. It may not be necessarily correct or accurate. Only you know the truth. Okay. This reading is actually made based on the energy surrounded by you guys. Alright. Secondly, I just want to say thank you so much for the support. I truly appreciate that. I hope that my messages can help you guys in any way, shape, or form. I hope that you guys will always be happy, always be healthy, always be safe, no matter where you are, whatever you're doing. Okay. And I have these missions. Okay. I would like to have a free live YouTube reading, but according to YouTube, I need to at least have like 1K subscribers. All right, so I would like, if it's possible, right, I would like that if you guys can help me to achieve these missions of mine, because I would like to do some free live YouTube reading to all of you. Okay, as much as I can, and I will continuously doing that as well in the future. Okay, so if you haven't subscribed, please do so, and if you don't want to subscribe, that's fine too. I'm not here to push anybody. Okay, my intention here is just to pay back, to the support that you guys gave me and the Chanel. All right, so I don't have any other intention. Not that we're not doing that in this house. All right, so I just want to help you guys because you guys been very supportive towards me, so I truly appreciate that, and thank you so much for that, you guys. So let's go to our readings. What's the gossip on you? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Jupiter, Venus, Mars, Rahu, Ketu, everything. If you have those placements, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, please watch this. Okay. All right. So let's see. There's somebody here pulling that Taylor Swift song. Oh my God. What's the song? We are never ever going back together. Yeah, it's by Taylor Swift. I think everybody knows that song. I feel like I keep hearing that song in my brain right now. So anyways, some of you might need to find that song and watch the lyrics, read the lyrics. Maybe there's some sort of a messages there from someone to you, especially in like in such a situation, same as the one that been talked in that song. Okay, we are never ever going back together by Taylor Swift. All right, that's the title. All right, guys. Spirit, could you please show me more? What are the message? What's the gossip? Excuse me. What's the gossip? Alright. I'm gonna pull a clarifiers, okay? So let's see. The first one, we have the Justice. We have the Hermit card. Queen of Wands. Six of Pentacles. Eight of Wands. And the Four of Cups. Yeah, I'm also getting somebody is regretting the way they're mistreating you before this, especially if this is in terms of a love romantic part. Okay, some of you guys, it's not the romantic partners or the exes, but it's like a crush or secret admirer who knows that they miss the opportunity to be with you. I'm getting, for some of you guys, this is a co-workers that regretting, co-workers or a boss, they regret of the way they're treating you, especially they did something shit, like they did dirt on you guys. For some of you guys, if they're still in your peripheral views, they would like to communicate with you guys, because we have the Eight of Wands literally next to the Four of Cups. They want something balanced, like a connection goes back to normal, because we have a Six of Pentacles here. People sees that as well, that you guys, if you are, like separated from your person for quite some time, or you separated from your friend, like your friendship ended, people were talking like how you begging to want back, to return to the person. I don't think you guys begging though, but this is what I'm hearing. It's like you kind of draw the boundaries if the boundaries being crossed, but at the same time you really want a balanced connection, be it friendship or relationships in general, right? For some of you, people do see you as someone who have a strong boundaries. You're gonna cut off people easily, left and right, if they do something wrong towards you. People do talk about your glow up here. They see you somebody who leveling up, changing your situation from bad to better. I'm getting some of you guys, they didn't expect you able to do something. For example, they might see you as someone who are not interested going to college or university, but bada bang bada boom, you guys going to college and university. So it kind of surprised them a little bit, because they didn't expect you going to do whatever this is, or whatever the project that you want to do. They thought, they don't take you seriously when you said that you want to do certain things. For some of you guys, they thought that you just faking shit when you say you love yourself, but I feel like you managed to show them some way, shape or form that you taking these things seriously, like you really love yourself, you don't give two fucks about others, you're really paying attention to yourself, focused the energy only to yourself, and people might see that as selfish, but at the same time I'm getting here that people are actually kind of admiring you for that, because you are not faking your shit, like you truly love yourself. And for some of you guys, you something here that you guys did really put people to a perspective or perplexing, like, are they for real? Is this real? Like they didn't really expect you gonna do that. But like I said, you guys have something going on with your life. You're not really sharing it to others as well. I'm getting here, you kind of keep things to yourself, because we have the Hermit here. You're just gonna keep things to yourself, whatever good or bad things happen to you, and when you spill the tea, it kind of surprised them a little bit, because they thought that um, you're a bummer or something like that, like you're unable to do the things because you don't say stuff. I'm getting here. Now some of you guys, people do see you extreme, like not extreme, like you're very spiritual. People were talking about that. Some of you guys, people say is that you are very blunt, like a very, not harsh, but you just come across as a very straightforward person. It's super easy to communicate with you because you're super hot. You are honest. That's what I'm hearing. With the Justice and the Eight of Wands here, and the Six of Pentacles, you really know how to put people back at their place. You don't tolerate any BS. I'm getting here. Somebody that you don't mind being a villain in someone's story. That's what I'm getting. You don't mind being a villain. For some of you guys, people do see you receiving some gift from the universe. Okay, for example, a lot of people think excuse me, if you're into spirituality, you may come across as a weirdo, as a cuckoo in the head, but people sees the fact that spirituality helps you, growing to be a better version of yourself, which is the Queen of Wands. So they're starting to see, they're not saying it, but I feel like they do talk behind your back, like spirituality helping Aries, Leo, Sagittarius to be the better version of themselves, to recognize the red flags, to acknowledge the weaknesses, strengthen and try their best to be, you know, to be better version of themselves, to be more matured, to be spiritually, enlightened. And I feel like people admire you for that. I'm getting, they also sees the fact that you manage can change their perspective about something, especially if it's something like spiritual, esoteric, occultism, because we know that um, spiritual, occultism, mysticism, anything involve a house in general is a taboo thing in the society. Like people don't exactly talk about, you know, transit in the sky because it is not something that we can see. The result is not, it's not something that we can see. But if you are spiritually enlightened, you can feel that. I'm getting here, you guys are very, again, transparent. You embracing the changes, and people sees that as a way that you can help, that you helping them to open their eyes more instead of treating something as a taboo things, but open-minded about certain things like this. Okay, for example, like a spiritual, because I look at the hermit here, it seems like you guys changing people's perspective on anything related to the eighth house in astrology, which is occultism, astrology, spirituality, something that taboo or something that nobody cares or nobody really want to talk about due to the stigma attached to it. um I'm also getting that there's a group of people here feel triggered because you, again, like I said, you're very transparent, you're very vulnerable with your feelings, with your emotions, you're very honest with your own, and it really scared these people because they're scared of their own shadows, and when they see you embracing your shadows, they get scared of that because somehow they see you as a threat. That's what I'm getting here. They see you as a bad guy, they see you as a um, someone who tried to brainwash them. I'm also hearing that people saying that you joining the cult, it's because you're just into spirituality or in tune with something, like a belief system, something like that, or you try to be a vegan or something. It's just too different than other people, and like it's something that against what people really wants to do in society. Like they want everybody in that box, and but unfortunately you're not in that box, and people try to fit you in the box. I'm getting here, but somehow it didn't work. What I meant try to fit you in the box is that so that you can be just like them, judgmental. I'm also getting that they're so into 3D things. That's what I'm getting. Very into with 3D things instead of paying attention to their 5Ds as well. So whatever you're doing here is kind of intimidating a lot of people. I'm getting, for some of you, I'm getting that as well, that people want to know how much money that you have or how much money did you make, especially if you're telling everybody that you have your own business or you're working alone, or even if you work in 9 to 5 things. People are very curious about how much money did you make. Some people really curious about how you make your money, like they want to know what the fuck that you guys doing for, for life. Some of you guys, you living your own life here. I'm getting that you guys are not like any other people that I've met, especially if this is a bunch of people who worship money. That's what I'm hearing, specifically worshiping money and fame. So you doing something the opposite way of this group of people, and they're kind of confused with you, like they don't understand you. I'm getting here. So another thing about Queen of Wands here, you guys, if you want to know, she is into esoteric knowledges, okay, tantric knowledges. She might read Bhagwan Gita, or she might read Bibles. Somebody who are into religion, someone who into spirituality, okay. I'm not saying that you guys are conservative. It's not that. I'm not saying that you guys are conservative, but the people that you encountered are conservative because they might see things that you do is a little bit odd. Some people say that you guys are practicing witchcraft. doing some magic stuff. Yeah, they stalk you guys. Some people say that you guys are very immature when it comes to communication. There's a Virgo here. They would like to communicate with you. They said they missed you though, whoever this Virgo is, or F signs. They're stalking you. I'm also seeing that they actually want a second chance with you. That's what I'm getting. Especially if you're dealing with Virgo or any earth signs. We have Page of Wands. This person is trying to be very flirtatious so that they can turn you on a little bit, so they can spark your interest a little bit. I'm getting here. They really we have Five of Cups here. They really regret because of the way they're mistreating you. This person wants to change something. That's why I'm getting as well. Let's see. There's some people here said that you guys are very depressive. You guys are kind of having that mood swings things. It's really hard for people to understand you. If this is at the workplace, people sees you isolating yourself. Nobody knows much about you. And if you talk, you don't necessarily talk about you. Actually, not talking about yourself. You kind of just, you know, talking about everything else except for yourself. And I feel like a lot of people sees you as someone to be quite secretive. Some people sees the fact that you guys have this sorrow and regretting. And how much do you want a balanced life? I'm getting here because I feel like some of you guys, you are overly emotional. That's what people say, that you're overly sensitive, and some of you can be very overly immature with the 2 pages here. With all these cups, I feel like people sees you as someone who are overly sensitive. What's with this 5 of Cups? We have Wheel of Fortune, clarifying the 5 of Cups. People say is that you're learning the lessons here. Especially if it's involving some sort of a connection that gone sour. People talking about your connection, then some of you, especially if you have kids, people see the fact that your children are a little bit wild. Because we have a Page of Swords and a Page of Wands here. You guys need to educate your child more, sending them to a specific school. I'm hearing like a manor school, if that even exists. I mean, they're just child, you know, like kids acting like kids, but people see them are overly rude or too wild. Now some people say that you guys don't actually make a lot of money. You might be hustling, or you're getting more than one job. I'm hearing that people say that you are struggling to make ends meet. Now if you guys have some sort of a legal battle issues, or you have some sort of issues against the government or some institution, they were stalking you for some reason. It could be a government or some sort of an agency or some sort of a company, like a huge corporation, like very powerful corporation. They were stalking you, whoever these people are. And people were talking about this particular group of people. Either they are from the government agencies or some sort of institution, corporation. They're stalking you in order to build a case. So be aware of that. For some of you, it's not that serious. They try to build a connection with you. I feel like there's some group here, especially if they're corporation some sort. They might see you as someone who extremely like a very creative. So they try to imitate you. I'm getting here. They try to mimicking your ability to be extremely creative and try to claim it as theirs idea. But it's not working because it's come across as inauthentic, I'm hearing. Or it kind of flopped. They try to mimic you, but at the same time, whatever things that they try to mimic you, it kind of flop. Like, people don't like things that they're doing. There's somebody here trying to copy and paste your ideas. They try to be you, I'm getting here. For some of you, it's fellow fire sign who are slightly younger than you, or an air sign who are slightly younger than you. They try to mimic your energy, they try to mimic your style, but it's not working. It's flop. Like, people don't like that. Some of you people were talking about your mental health here. So to clarify the Four of Cups, we have the Queen of Swords. Yep. People see you as someone who are unapproachable, unfriendly. They see you as someone who don't play no games. Somebody very serious, who don't mind cutting people off, don't mind being someone's villain. They know how to respect you. That's why I'm getting here. They respect you because you don't give two shits about any dramas that people try to pull on you. Some people say that you guys are the wolf in the sheep clothing. Some people say things like you're very heartless. It's very hard to persuade you. That's what I'm getting. Now, if you guys have Ketu or a South Node in your 6th house, it will be very difficult for people to persuade you. It will be very difficult people to, you know, like making you doing things that they want you to do. It's your nature anyway, being very overgiving, but it's not easy to gain your trust or your respect, especially if you're Ketu in your house, Ketu in 6th house. People see you as a very cool person. For some of you, people sees they were very curious about your day-to-day life with the Queen of Swords here. There's something that you're guarding here, that you're not telling people the whole stories, and they're very curious about that thing, whatever that is. Let me see what is this 8 of Swords before we end this reading, you guys. We have the Hierophant, 7 of Swords, Strength. There's a Leo here who would like to communicate with you. I feel like the Leo, either they try to hide their feelings, that for some of you, they're actually connected to somebody else, but they claim that they want to be with you. Be aware of that. Okay, you have some sort of a player here. Let me see, what is this 7 of Swords? For some of you guys, there's somebody who would like to steal your ideas. Again, they try to mimic your energy. Be careful. We have a 6 of Wands, the High Priestess, and the Devil. Somebody here try to control you. They might try to control you because they can see the fact that you're their lucky charm, especially if this is a relationships. I feel like you might be dealing with someone who are control freak. Okay, this person, they're not telling you something about how they feel. For some of you, they actually want to, you know, like assert their control over you. This is a very arrogant or cocky person. The fact that we have Strength and the 6 of Wands here, it shows that this person is trying to control you some way, shape, or form. But it was in disguise of they want a second chance. They want a balanced connection, when in reality this person is actually trying to control you some way, shape or form, because we have the devil here. Now for some of you guys, this could be literally a Capricorn or a Leo or a Taurus, because we have the Hierophant here, or they have strong some sort of water in their chart. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, because we have the High Priestess. Either way, whatever the sign is, this person is hiding their feelings towards you. They want the victory, they want that connection with you, but at the same time this person try their very best to manipulate, to be a mastermind, so that you end up falling in love with them again. So there's some sort of strategy here being played by this person in order to gain your trust, so that you come back to them again. So be aware of that. You might meet this person, some of you already met them, so be aware of that. For some of you guys, if they say that they were already changing, they're not, because of the Seven of Swords here shows that there's a good chance that this person never changed at all. They never change. They just know how to suppress, or they just know how to hide it better. You're just gonna look a little bit further. Now if they want to give you a second, if you want to give them a second chance, it's really up to you, but make sure they make all the efforts, or you'll be fall again into the same vicious cycle. Okay, you don't want to fall into Five of Swords states of mind. You don't want this. Okay, so this is all I can get for you guys. I'm sorry, it's a little bit too vague, I guess, but this is what I got from the energy surrounding you guys. Please do check out the placement as well for the inside, and I see you guys next time. Bye guys.